Here with Rick, lead singer of Adelitas Way, good friend of Comp, good friend of the show. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Oh, I love being here. It's always fun.
I think we just inked the deal. I think, Rick, you're playing later today at the end of my cul-de-sac, right?
I'm coming.
All ages show.
All ages on the cul-de-sac. Let's do it.
Unreal. All right, so before we had to take a break, before we had to play some commercials, you said that you're like, I'm going to say it. I don't even care if I get in trouble.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I never do.
Let's do it.
So, no, we were on, and look, there's a lot of Pretty Reckless fans out there, so, I respect them as artists. Just start with that, you know what I mean? I think anybody that goes and travels and plays music like we do, I respect them. But with that being said, they didn't respect us. And we went on a tour with them, and it was like, it was rock and roll in a sense of where, she needs 5 dressing rooms and only eats, yellow M&Ms and pick them all out.
Taylor Momsen you're talking about.
But it's not even so much Taylor. I mean, I would even say the guitar player of the band is more of a diva than she is. And, when you're riding the coattails of a star, and Taylor's a star, when you're riding the coattails of a star, you can't act like you're the one doing it. You know what I mean? Like, he acts like it's all, it's overinflated self-importance. But they just really treated us bad. I mean, really, really bad. I mean, when I tell you bad enough to where we were like, we're going to quit the tour. We quit the tour.
Holy man.
And,
wow.
But my point of it is this. Her facade is like sexy, rock and roll, dangerous, but when you're on tour with them, you aren't allowed to do anything. Nothing. It's like you can't even pee in this bathroom. If someone pees in this bathroom, they're off the tour. You know what I mean?
Rock and roll doesn't have rules.
No, the opening band, there was a band that had to buy onto the tour, and it was like $1,000 a show for this band to buy onto the tour. Wow. And their big joke would be, no washing of the balls on the tour. You know what I mean? Because there was so many rules, and they put like this facade out like they're so dangerous in rock and roll, and then the show, the tour actually itself was lame because we weren't allowed to do anything, and we're like a band that likes the dangerous side of rock and roll. When you come to one of our headlining shows, you come to an Adelitas Way concert, the only rule we have is to keep everyone safe. We're like, I don't care if you crowd surf, I don't care if I'll crowd surf, I don't care if you light a joint up, I don't care if you're drinking, I don't care if everyone's hanging out, I don't care if you're trying to get chicks, I don't care if chicks are trying to get dudes. We'll probably have a party after the show, you know what I mean? Like we are a fun band. Our shows are fun. After the show, it's like everyone's doing the naughty rock and roll things. There's people in the back of the building and smoking joints if you want to do that. There's, sometimes we'll have like an after show party where, and for me, I'm obviously, I'm getting older, so sometimes I will not partake in those. But I also am in a band with young guys. If they want to have a party, I'm not going to put the stamp on and be like, no, there'll be no partying in this venue. I'm like, you guys do whatever you want.
Just don't pee in that bathroom.
And on the Pretty Reckless tour, I mean, we literally couldn't. I mean, we weren't even able to sound check. We weren't even able to be in the building when they were sound checking. I mean, it was like, if I read you the laundry list of rules that were on this tour, it would blow your mind. And it's
unreal.
Like, for a band that's representing themselves, it's like we're dangerous and we're sexy and we're going to hell tour and all this stuff. It's like if people knew they're out in the crowd like, I'm going to hell tour, and then you walk backstage and there's like a list of like a bullet list of like 100 things you can't do.
That's hell.
The minute you walk in.
That's hell. Definition of hell. You can't use the bathroom.
You can't use the bathroom, and we make it a point to when you come to our shows, man, all over the country, and I think this is why we have such a cult following. We are part of the rebellion, man. We let people come out and have a good time, and everything that everyone liked about rock and roll, growing up, we try to incorporate that in our shows. We want people to come out and just have a night, man. Have a night. You know what I mean?
When people